keep calling, I ain't picking up. Through with conversation, done with games, now you know I'm giving up. I didn't have to be like this, but you made me. You got everybody around me out here thinking I'm crazy. Now our past changed our future, and that's breaking my heart. It's me, SimbaTv. Bang! What is good, YouTube fam? It's your boy Simba coming back here again with another reaction video for you guys today. For today's reaction video, we got When No One Knows That You're More Dangerous Than Any Snake. Let's jump up in it.
It blows my mind how a creature this small can have such a painful bite. It's not a shark, not a tiger, not even a snake. It's just an ant. So, harvester ants. It's believed that they have the most potent venom in the insect world. Or rather, their most common species, Pogonomyrmex maricopa. This ant has a venom about 20 times more toxic than that of the honeybee.
What? Nah, that's crazy. An ant? And I'm gonna go out on a limb and say this ant can be found in Australia. And why I'm gonna say that, I love all my people from Australia. I love y'all. Y'all got some beautiful women. It looks beautiful out there. But y'all keep telling me to go out there. I'm not going because everything out there is dangerous and wants to kill you. I'm gonna say that ant lives in Australia. I'm just gonna say it. I'm gonna say it. We'll see if I'm right or wrong.
And 35 times more potent than that of the western diamondback rattlesnake. These ants are mentioned in Apache legends. The tribe supposedly threw their enemies on the ant mounds so that the insects would sting them to death.
What?
Of course, there's no veritable evidence to confirm these stories, but the information that's scientifically confirmed really makes you think. Ant venom is guaranteed to kill small vertebrates. People are too large to be seriously hurt, but roughly 350 stings can be lethal even for a human. Now, just think how many insects live in an anthill and attack the person abandoned there. But even if you get stung by just a couple of harvester ants, you'll definitely remember it for a long time. These stings can cause painful sores and possible allergic reactions in both humans and animals. Some species wield stingers with reverse barbs that actually break off at the sting site, much like honeybee stingers. But unlike bees, harvester ants don't die after the first attack and can keep stinging for as long as they want. The overall principle is similar to fire ant stings. The harvester ant attaches itself to the victim with its mandibles and then repeatedly stings and injects venom while pivoting around the site. But there is good news. Harvester ants are not aggressive, so they won't attack first. And a healthy adult human can survive it without the intervention of doctors. True, it'll hurt for several hours. A lot. Another insect that you definitely need to avoid is the bald-faced hornet. Nature must have had some reason to create an insect like that. The thing is, the bald-faced hornets have a unique feature. They can not only repeatedly sting their prey, after all, other insects can do this too, but also spray venom in the eyes. This causes
So this bee can not only sting you, but will spray venom in your eye like a spitting cobra. The more and more I learn about the wild, the more and more I want to stay in my house. Like, bro, like, the more and more I'm just like, I'm never going in the ocean again. I'm not going to no jungles. I'm scared to walk past trees now because there's freaking hornets that can spit venom in your eye. Why?
Temporary blindness, not to mention possible allergic reactions. Indeed, why sting when you can attack the enemy from a distance and achieve the desired effect? Most often, this method of defense is used against the animals that try to get into the nests of bald-faced hornets to find food, like foxes, skunks, and raccoons. But the insect won't make any exception for humans. Bald-faced hornets are actually easily agitated and attack anyone who gets too close or makes too much noise.
Ooh,
but even if the insect won't spray venom into your eyes but simply stings you, it'll still feel quite nasty. According to the Schmidt Sting Pain Index, Remember that entomologist who gets stung way too often? It's similar to getting your hand mashed in a revolving door. Some wasps can also recognize people's faces. I'm serious. A study published in Scientific American found that, along with honeybees, wasps can recognize human faces. Yes, they have tiny brains and their vision can't compare to ours, and yet wasps can remember the facial features of specific people.
So, tigers can remember people, wolves, elephants, wasp. They just up there in they little tree, their little hive, and they just look down and like, here comes Bob ass again. All right, we gotta go sting Bob. We know Bob's here. Like, oh, come on. Oh, no, 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 no.
And recognize them in the future. In fact, that's a reason to be concerned. And not only for those who routinely treat these insects aggressively, though it does explain why some people get close to hives and don't have any problems, while others get stung for no reason at all. Huntsman spiders behave in a different way. In fact, they're reluctant to bite and are more likely to run away when in danger. And their venom is not considered dangerous to humans. But the problem is that these spiders look as nasty as it gets.
Yeah, look how big it is.
It seems that even if you aren't suffering from arachnophobia, discovering something huge, hairy, and nimble somewhere behind a curtain is very scary. By the way, their leg span reaches 6 inches.
Oh, hell no.
Huntsman spiders are common in Australia and often live...
What I say in the beginning of the video, man. What I say. Look, I know he ain't talking about the ant no more, but I'm telling you, all the creepy shit, all the shit that wants to kill you is in Australia. Okay, it's there. I don't know what it is about y'all, man, but y'all got some the most craziest stuff going on over there, bro. Why would I want to put myself in that situation? Like, no, like I'm good. I'm good. Like, I am good. Y'all got some of the most deadliest snakes, big ass spiders. Nah, I'm good. Kangaroo Jack over there boxing people and whatnot. Like, I'm good, bro. Why would I do that?
Live quite close to humans. This is where the danger lies.
Oh, God.
The spider can suddenly crawl out, for example, from behind the sun visor or the dashboard of a car when it's in motion. As a result, startled drivers can cause accidents. And it's simply impossible to anticipate a spider, even if you constantly keep in mind it may be somewhere around. Because these guys get into the most unexpected spots.
Facts.
For example, a woman from Australia accidentally discovered a spider in the door handle of her car.
I can't watch this. I can't watch this. I think I'm done. Think I'm checking out. I'ma be, bro, every time I go to reach for my door handle, that thought is gonna be in my mind. That right there, oh, no, child. Imagine that. You go to grab your door handle. It's just a typical day. You going to work, grab that. You feel something just, you just, oh, no. Oh, I'm just releasing on myself. Just, like, no, bro.
She hasn't used the car for a week, and the spider apparently decided that the car belonged to it now. Thankfully, the woman noticed the spider before she touched the door handle. Imagine if she hadn't.
Man.
Another story's even more chilling. A man put on his headphones and felt something tickle his ear. Yeah, there was a spider inside. Surprisingly enough, the man didn't scream or throw away his headphones, but tried to shake the spider out. Did it help? Nope. But now the entire internet knows this guy has nerves of steel. And since we're talking about Australian spiders, we have to mention Atrax robustus.
Who?
That's who you really should be afraid of.
Who?
These spiders are usually found within a 62-mile radius of Sydney. They can be found in forests as well as populated urban areas where spiders can roam backyards and sometimes even fall into pools. But this is not lethal for them, because these spiders can withstand such immersion for up to 24 hours, trapping air bubbles on the hairs around their abdomen. Atrax robustus can also be found, for example, in shoes left outside. Despite its small size, the fangs of Atrax robustus are larger than those of the brown snake and so strong they can pierce through toenails. After a bite, the spider could even remain latched on the victim, sinking its fangs inside. Their venom contains a compound that affects the human nervous system and can change the functioning of all organs. 1 in 6 bites causes a serious reaction, but no fatalities have been reported since antivenom became available in 1981.
It can bite
but
through
nature
your
is full of
thumbnail,
surprises.
bro.
In 2021, they discovered a huge spider of this species, a baffling 3 inches long compared to the average size of 0.4 to 2 inches. The spider also had fangs almost 0.8 inches long. But the most interesting, or perhaps frightening thing, is that experts have no idea where the spider came from. The thing is, people are encouraged to safely catch such spiders and hand them over so that an antidote can be obtained from their venom. So that giant just arrived to the scientists in a container without labels. What if there are actually a lot of these big spiders somewhere? What if this is just the beginning? Thankfully, in Australia, they're doing everything they can so that people can know exactly what kind of spider they're dealing with and stay away from it if needed. Not so long ago, Critterpedia was launched, the app which works like Shazam, only for spiders. Well, and for snakes as well. Of course, the app doesn't analyze the hissing sounds or whatever noises the spiders make, but it can compare your snaps of an animal against a library of suspicious arachnids and reptiles. There's hope that the Critterpedia will help curious locals and tourists assess whether the wild animal is dangerous. I was just about to say we seem to be talking a lot about Australia when Steve showed me a wasp that causes problems for aircraft.
Huh?
Meet Pachydinerus nascens. Although these wasps are found not only in Australia, this is the place where they're causing the most trouble. These insects are known for their tendency to build nests in tiny holes found in the environment around them. But if instead of a tree they come across an airplane, the wasps won't think twice. Turns out they tend to build nests in crucial onboard devices used to measure aircraft speed. In fact, this is a tube-like instrument, and from the point of view of the wasp, its hole has the perfect diameter. I admit it doesn't sound like a big deal. What can one tiny insect do? The thing is, this insect nest can take down an aircraft. Between November 2013 and April 2019 alone, 26 wasp-related issues were reported at Brisbane Airport. Instruments simply go crazy and can't display reliable readings, which makes it impossible to fly. Nowadays at the Brisbane Airport, it's mandatory to check the instruments for the wasps and their nests, and also use special covers that should protect the devices from penetration. Does it help? I really hope so. Because one time, these wasps actually almost crashed a plane, forcing the pilots to make an emergency landing. On November 21st, 2013, the plane carrying 164 passengers and 11 crew members was scheduled to fly back to Singapore. The captain immediately noticed that the speed measuring device was acting up, but the inspection didn't reveal any problem. But when the plane took off, it became clear that the device was faulty. The crew sent a distress signal and was ready to return. Emergency crews in Brisbane even began to prepare in case the plane crashed at or near the airport, but it landed safely after a while. And then it turned out the reason for that was these very wasps that built a nest in the equipment in less than 2 hours while the plane was parked in the Brisbane terminal.
That's
okay,
crazy,
maybe now we'll focus
bro.
on some other country?
What I'm learning about this video is don't go to Australia. Like, just don't go. Like, just stay as far away from there as possible. That's what I'm learning. That's what I'm hearing. That's what I'm seeing.
Thanks, Steve. Australia's a great place, but it'd be wrong to act like that's the only place with dangerous creatures. Bombardier beetles from the ground beetle family can be found on all continents. They stand out thanks to their amazing but nasty ability to release a smelly, caustic, sometimes hot liquid. These emissions, in fact, can range from slow discharges to fast explosions hot enough to burn human skin.
Really?
But above all, such protection irritates the eyes and respiratory systems of predators, often causing painful yet temporary incapacitation. Creating a boiling chemical bomb inside your body is not an easy task. Essentially, the beetles store all the ingredients in separate chambers. First of all, it's hydroquinone and hydrogen peroxide. The chemicals then pass through a valve and meet in a special chamber, along with an enzyme that catalyzes the reaction. The bugs can quickly open and close valves to produce up to 500 explosions per second. They're also capable of directing chemical sprays at prey by using their rear legs like a water pistol. The liquid has a temperature of up to 212 degrees Fahrenheit and can reach speeds of up to 22 miles per hour.
What the fuck?
Moreover, the beetle's weapon is so effective it uses it even when inside the predator.
What?
If eaten by a frog or toad, the bombardier beetle may begin to squirt hot liquid into the predator's stomach to force it to puke the defiant dinner. It takes from 12 to 107 minutes for the toad or frog to give up and the beetle's unharmed after the entire experience. Yes, in addition to chemical weapons, nature also blessed these guys with increased resistance to gastric juice. Now, remember I said that spiders are usually not very eager to attack humans? This is generally true for most wild animals, but not for a couple of spider species from the Chiracanthidae family. They can be found almost everywhere, on the leaves of trees, under fallen leaves, stones, and boards, on buildings, under windowsills and siding. Not to mention the classic spider spots in apartment corners. They can crawl under your clothes, into your shoes, or under your covers, and then bite you. Because these spiders are active hunters. They don't sit in an ambush on the web, they're looking for their prey, and in the process they encounter people. They bite not because they're frightened or defensive, but simply because they can. Their bite is usually very painful, but fortunately it doesn't cause serious consequences, and the resulting blisters usually don't leave scars. And you know, when you think about how many dangerous spiders there are on our planet, you outright want to kill any spider you come across.
Yeah.
Just in case. Just to get it before it gets you. But the thing is, spiders are really essential for the ecosystem. And they're really helpful. At least because they eat up to 880 million tons of insects every year. About 27 million tons of spiders live on Earth, but they eat a lot. Just imagine how many insects we'd have around if not for spiders. And by the way, spider prey consumption is similar to the amount of food that all whale species eat annually. Spiders are really voracious. See you later.
Yeah, that whole video gives me the heebie-jeebies, goosebumps, man. I don't like it. If you guys like this video, go ahead and hit that thumbs up button for me. Thank you guys for commenting, sharing, and subscribing. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace.